house is going to blow away.
I think our house might blow away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, folks, what's up? We are in the middle of a, I don't know, a little bit of a stormy storm out there. I don't know, it's not too bad. It's barely raining, just a lot of wind.
It's more wind.
Lots of wind.
Wind.
Yeah. How you doing, Odd?
Fine.
Long time no see.
I know.
We've hardly been on this channel ever. Oh, we don't have our chat showing up. Cool. One sec.
That needs to be paused.
There we go. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah, okay. I never even look over that far.
Already Saturday there. Well, I'm over here, so I see it.
So far from me.
The bomb cyclone there, even?
Oh, no, not a bomb cyclone. We have a winter vortex or something. Polar vortex coming.
Yeah, that's coming, yeah.
Yeah. Happy Friday? Yeah, pretty happy Friday. How is your dad, Odd?
He's staying home.
Yeah?
He's home. Yeah.
Good.
It's been fine. But bored. He likes to go out every day just to do something. And so right before this, he had the surgery and the chemo. So he wasn't going out before this. And now he can, but he can't because of this. So he's just like, I can. I'm healthier now. And I just want to go out. And he can't. So
how's his eyeballs doing?
It's still the same, but it's, they're waiting to see if it should be getting better.
He had an eye thing going on
a
little bit ago, but, doing good, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are doing okay as far as I know. My mom's doing well. Talked to her yesterday. Yep. All the Scrags. Yep, we have a Scrags. Yep. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who we got in the chat here. We got Laura, we got Jim, we got Gabrielle, Pira, Tina, Fabio,
Alexander, Carol, Becky,
Ode.
Yep. Jim.
The 48. Alex. Yep. So, cool. So, thanks very much for those of you who joined us yesterday for our weirdo.
Hopefully,
our weirdo
if
foods.
you haven't watched it, it should be up. You can watch that from yesterday. Let us know if it's something you like. If you don't like it, it's fine. You're not going to hurt our feelings, but...
Tony says moo. Hey.
Moo.
Yep. Jesse's in the house. Tina said, "Do we finish the snacks from yesterday?" We finished the chips.
Chips, because we don't. The chips are always best. There's a little bag, so we finished the chips.
We finished the cookies.
I did not finish the cookies. I still have mine.
What are they called? Chocolaflugels? No, choco somethings.
I don't remember. It's behind me.
Yeah, I can't reach it.
But I have that and the chocolate left, and then that. You can try some of that and let people know. So that is salty licorice, and the salt is ammonium chloride. Yep. And
I still like it.
And we describe, why it was used and whatnot. Yep.
There was licorice.
Yep.
Salty licorice, indeed. I kind of dig it.
I don't.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, Barry.
I don't hate it. There are lots of other things I dislike more, but I do not like that either.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh.
It didn't. Oh, that's a choice right there.
I can't decide if it was good with that bubbly or not.
Strawberry bubbly and salty licorice.
Yeah, it's a combo right there. Good stuff. Enjoyed it. You two much pretty much anything funny. Oh, that's good.
That's nice. There's a cat fight back there.
So he's giving somebody the business.
I know. Well, one was Clipsy, that's for sure.
John, Dapper, Cats in the house. Yeah, a whole bunch of people today. 42 people. That's the right number of people. Right there.
Always the opposite. The brain does not process that right.
I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not doing it though. She got some chocolate-covered licorice from Ireland. It sounds good.
That I think would have been better. Chocolate's not going to hurt, especially when it's good European chocolate that's not the terrible U.S. chocolate. Hot take right there, I know, but I think everyone agrees that European chocolate is better than American chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to...
Not all of them. Like, smaller artisan ones, okay, that's, it's different. But just the big name brand ones, that's...
Yeah, chocolate is kind of cheating. It's like bacon. Like, you add it to a thing and it's
still chocolate. I mean,
Thanks to your stream yesterday, I've been talking to a Swedish friend about exchanging sweet boxes. That's an awesome idea.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Yeah. Not my preferred type of licorice, but it's aight. It's hilarious when folks are not expecting it. Yeah, I don't think it tastes all that different from regular licorice. Maybe I haven't had licorice in a long time.
Yeah, the same to me. I don't really... Again, I don't like licorice either way. So maybe I'm not a good person also to describe the difference. But yeah, it just tastes like... I don't even know if it was really that salty or medicinal like they were saying. It just sort of tastes like licorice.
You guys can't do proper bacon either?
I mean...
I don't know if that's true.
I don't think that's true. But
I'm willing to try your bacon, Dapper Man.
Yeah.
Send me some delicious bacon.
We have lots of different kinds of bacon.
That's true. Bacon in the U.S. is not one thing. It's like 50 things.
It's better than Canadian bacon. Just saying.
Well, Canadian bacon's just ham. I don't know.
But you still call it bacon.
Yeah.
So.
I shouldn't be eating on stream, but this is actually kind of good.
Why?
I don't know. I'm hungry.
Does anyone mind? I mean, that's what we literally did the whole thing yesterday. So.
I know.
We tried to make it as civil as possible.
Back bacon. I mean, it's got the word bacon in it. I'll probably eat it.
Yeah. Hey, Claire.
Hey, Claire. Welcome. All right.
You have lots of things to talk about today.
We've got 2 or 3 things to talk about.
As in I have one thing. I've been really good about not buying much lately.
Have you?
You don't think I have?
We just got a box in the mail yesterday. I feel like we get a box for you like every day.
So
a lot of it's nail polish stuff.
90% of the things that have come in the mail for me are things I need to review. I don't count those because I didn't pay for it. It's work. Basically, when those come, it's work for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm helping out the economy, stimulus.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have a couple of things, which is fun. You want to start off, or you want me to start off?
You can start off. That's fine.
Okay. So, light up this camera, which is actually a little bit cattywampus today, but whatever. I think it'll be okay. Easier to reach in there.
Yeah.
Can you see this stuff over here today?
What do you mean? See what?
Like this stuff scrolling and whatnot? Yeah. Okay. I was trying to keep stuff a little bit out of Audrey's line of sight to my secondary monitor, so... 15 ink samples from Van Ness yesterday. Wow. Well, that's not bad. Any new bags? No.
But?
No, I have not received any new bags.
There you go. You've been buying a lot more lately than I have, for sure.
Yeah, that's not usually how it goes, but a lot of stuff that I like seems to be going on.
I expected myself to do more shopping right now during quarantine times, but I really haven't.
Yeah, for some reason it seems like the stuff that I've been really into has been like cheap lately, or on sale, or those kind of things. So planning to buy a Santini pen. Still saving. Wish you luck. What's the Santini pen? I'm not familiar with that. I don't think.
I would love to go to Santini.
What's that?
It's a little island. Is it Greek?
That's Santorini.
Oh, that is Santorini. That's right.
I feel like Santini is probably a person's name, like a collection or something, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Santini.
I'm sure that.
I don't know that one.
Got one. Lovely flexi nibs. Oh, yeah. I'm not familiar. It's from Italy.
That sounds right. Yeah.
There you go. It does sound right. Been to Santorini. It was gorgeous. You see those cool roofs and stuff? Seems neat.
White buildings.
Santini is the son of the former owner of Ancora. Oh, David's in the house. Santini is a family who restarted Ancora. Oh, I see. There we go.
Gotcha. We
got a link incoming. Oh, I've seen these. Yes, I am. Yeah. Let me put this Firefox up here. Yeah. These are Santini pens. Yeah, these are really gorgeous. I forgot what these are called.
What's the price range on those?
Not cheap.
Oh, I mean, they're
as far as I remember.
Italian, I would assume they're not, but.
I don't know. This looks like it's pretty chill.
Somebody says quite affordable. Quite affordable or quite? I mean, €230.
Well, these actually €230. I don't know what €230 is now. Actually, let me see.
That's true.
€230, $250. It's not cheap, but it's not crazy. Not crazy. What else do we have here? We got Colors Collection, the Ebonite Collection. Now we're talking. $350. All right, getting up there, but also, whoa, look at that.
Am I one of the only people that's really not interested in ebonite? I just don't care about ebonite.
Ooh, I think it looks pretty.
Like, it's hard rubber.
I can't make it bigger, though. Well, I mean, like, acrylic's just plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you say it like that. It's not very impressive.
Is it $100 more?
Oh.
Is a thing. So why is it the same pen different? $100 difference.
Sometimes the ebonites just like don't get made anymore, and so it's out of a really limited stock.
I've seen a lot of.
Sometimes, well, I mean, it depends on the ebonite. Like red ebonite, nobody makes it anymore. It's too dangerous or something. So.
Go to LA, the LA show, or
not
SF.
Cheap for
you're
golden
gonna find
the colors.
ebonite.
Yeah. In DC they had their cheap line for $180. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad.
No, that's not bad.
Mykonos is the one with the really fun roofs on the trip. All white buildings with blue roofs. Yep, that's right. They own the Omos brand now. Oh, look at that.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they owned the brand. There's some weird stuff going on with that brand. It seems like the word keeps changing, but let's see. Ebonite covered in urushi? I mean if you're gonna cover ebonite with something, I feel like why? You know? I really I want to feel the ebonite. I like the way it feels. Care more about an ebonite feed than an ebonite barrel? I think ebonite feeds are kind of overblown. Like, they don't really do anything extra. I mean, you can heat set them if you need to.
Yeah, you're going to have to heat set them often.
Yeah.
Is the thing. So that's added an extra step. So.
It's correct. Yeah, I scared her the other day. Like, we dropped something and we dropped a picture frame and the glass came out of it and it fell apart.
It didn't break, but yeah.
Yeah, it didn't break. It just kind of came apart. And so that made a loud noise. And then I was like, ah! And that made a loud noise. And she got
spooked.
Real spooked for a day or two.
She has a bit of a PTSD from who knows what back in the day.
Yeah. You don't need an ebonite feed unless it's a dumb triple layer nib. I mean, maybe.
That's more, it's more needed.
And Cora had weird ebonite feeds anyway to avoid them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not super familiar. All right, so back to me.
Oh, yes.
So Audrey put in a birthday order at the Pin Chalet.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things off of that.
Yep.
But first, I'm going to show this thing that I got. So I did a review on Kasama pens not too long ago with a couple that I got on loan from Mark Backus. And it sucked having to give those back because they were really... Anyway, back to me. That's exactly right. Good ebonite is expensive. Indian or Chinese ebonite is cheap, but has voids and other imperfections.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, I've had my eye on Kasamas for a little bit, but they're usually... Where's the scammer? There we go. They're usually pretty expensive. They're in the I don't know, $350, $400 range, something like that.
Out of the Philippines?
Yeah, they're out of the Philippines. Yeah. And they're not being made right now because the guy who makes them is a surgeon, and so he's obviously, as a physician, pretty busy, I think.
Yeah.
And this is made of Peak. I bought this from my friend Matthew Morse, who gave me a nice price on it. $400, that seems about right. Can't talk about the price.
Yeah.
But gave me a good price on it, and I kind of couldn't say no. But yeah, it's kind of a gray. It's not...
There's a little more beige in it. I think that's what's showing there. So
this one, this is gray. This is a gray and black Franklin Christoph Model 2.
Yeah.
And this is one that sat on a pin show table for at least 2 shows before I decided, all right, I have to have this.
Yeah.
I kept watching and waiting for somebody to buy it, and no one did. So I did, because I really like this kind of weird
nice color. Yeah.
And then this is stuff called Peek, P-E-E-K.
Yeah.
You knew it needed to live with me. I mean, yeah, it is bone colored, and that's the thing I'm really into. So I always thought of this as black and bone, although it's a little bit too pale. But this is definitely more of a bone colored thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's used to replace bone in craniotomies. Well, how about that?
There you go.
Peak is actually a really interesting material, and if you look it up, it's super duper tough stuff. I mean, damn near indestructible and super high melting temperatures and very resistant to abrasion and chemicals and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty neat. You have it in Ultimate, you'd love to have the peak and swap out the section. I think that would be pretty cool. And Mark of Kasama is in And Mark of Kasama is a neurologist.
Oh,
so
neurologist.
Oh.
Yeah, neurology is interesting.
And they use it for craniotomies, so he's like, yeah.
That makes sense.
Maybe he's familiar with Peak for that one. This one's sandblasted. This one isn't textured. There is a textured version of this, which is like, it's kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of like the grain you'll find if you look close at like bamboo or something. Like it's got there's also
grain to it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a lengthwise grain that's kind of engraved into it. But Mark Backus had one, and he sent me a picture of it. Actually, I have it somewhere. Let me see if I can find that picture right quick.
She says it's not polished though, so she doesn't think that she has the bamboo one.
I think yours is plain sandblasted. Could be. I don't know. I mean, it's so smooth. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know. It is smooth.
So this, then I gotta bring up Slack.
Well,
it totally worked yesterday when I didn't want it to, and now today it doesn't want to. Weird. All right. Well then, display capture. I will still win. All right. So there we go. That's the sort of textured one. You can see how the lines like run through it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then mine's obviously not. He's got an Ultim one hidden back here in the back too.
Yeah.
The bamboo one is on your Instagram. Cool.
Mark Backus is awesome. Super nice.
I think
nibs are great.
I think she was actually talking about Mark, the guy who makes Kasama pens.
No, somebody said Mark Backus and they like their particular nib.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, Mark Backus is great. He is,
and he does sell some in the U.S.
Yep.
So Mark and Mark.
I know, it's all marks. It's marks all the way down. So I didn't show the bottom of this sucker. So the polish is like shiny. I don't know. Would you say it's shiny? It's kind of shiny.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't say it doesn't really look polished, but it's satin. It's a satiny.
All right, so it's maybe it's a sandblasty one.
I don't know.
So here's the thing that makes these Kasama Unas stand out, and that's this weirdo grip section, which is actually super duper
ergonomic?
Yeah, extremely ergonomic. Yeah. It's got very nice threads there. This is I really like the way this feels. It's all Marks, Mikes, and Brian's everywhere. That's true.
It's true.
Yeah. But a great pen. Yeah, totally. Love good neurologists and loathe bad ones. I mean, like, everybody should not be super psyched about bad neurologists. But,
what does it feel like to touch?
Feels like, I don't know. You want to try to describe it?
Why don't you try and describe it?
It's, well, I don't know. What does it feel like?
Feels in between a plastic and a metal almost. Because it has a certain... It's a satiny feel to me. So it has some texture. Your hand does catch on it a little bit as you move your hand across it.
You think it feels kind of like this? Not quite.
Smoother in a weird way.
Yeah. It's a really interesting material feel.
Yeah, you can move your hand on it more than this one. This one grips a little bit more.
Yeah. This is the matte black Leonardo. And I was like, maybe it feels kind of like this, but it kind of doesn't. I don't know how to describe it. It does feel a little bit like ebonite in some way, like, but it's not.
You know that it's not based on if you just put your hand and go like this at all. You can tell that it's plasticky.
It's got a tink to it. Your name isn't Mark, Mike, or Brian. He has to fill out a special application. But it's got the same kind of like super hard ring to it almost that Ultim does. Not quite as bright as the Ultim sound, but it's a really interesting feel. But I really like it. Digging the black though. The black is very cool. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Leonardo's either. I think they're really good. Sections look great to me. If you tend to hold further back away from the nib, it seems you'd have a thicker section available to you. Can you comfortably write with it while gripping above? Yeah, I think you could. I mean, I don't write this far back, so it's going to feel weird to me anyway. But yeah, you can hold this. There is a step, obviously. Yeah. But it's not sharp or anything like that. I mean, you can feel it, but it's not going to be super irritating. I think you could hold it back here if you wanted to. I mean, I'd be way far away from the paper. I would feel weird, but I think you could do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this came with, I think, a fine nib, and so I took one of my Franklin Christoph broad stubs and put it in there, along with this Pen BBS ink right here, which is $2.92. I don't even know what the name of this is.
Oh, that's the new, smaller bottle.
Yeah, this is from Van Ness. Yeah, I don't know what the actual name does. It say fountain pen? No, it doesn't say. I have no idea. If somebody can read that and tell me what it says, that'd be awesome.
Someone in Chinese or Mandarin, I should say. My apologies.
Could be any variety of, I don't know. Sounds like metal. It does kind of sound metally. It's a really, I mean, super hard thermoplastic basically. So anyway, so yeah, I've got one of these. This is mine now, and I'm super psyched with it.
Yeah.
I really like it. Yeah. Section looks ideal. It's the same company which made the anodized. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
And actually, Matthew did the anodization on those, so dude's very talented. Yeah. Kasama's definitely in your someday list, considering the price tag. Not in a hurry. I get it.
Yeah, they're not cheap, and I think having one in the hand definitely would help somebody feel more comfortable about buying it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, it's not like an expensive Visconti or something. You know what I mean? It's not $1,000. So.
Yeah, it's not $1,000. I mean, they're $350 plus. Yeah, and it depends on materials and all kinds of things like that. This one's probably around $400-ish, I guess. But I mean, I bought it secondhand, so I don't really know.
And there's really not much of a secondhand market since it's so few of them, unfortunately.
People tend to hold on to them. Like if you and like full disclosure, I thought they were real weird looking. The first time I saw them, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Like, that seems.
Katie says hello.
Hi, Katie. Seems like heinously overpriced, and it's weird looking, and I don't get it. And so Matthew and Kat brought theirs to Dallas for me to try out, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay, I get this.
Yeah.
So.
That's right. I do remember them bringing that.
Yeah. So they're not crazy expensive, but they ain't cheap. So it's not an impulse buy for sure. The aesthetic isn't for you. I get it. They're totally weird looking, but I kind of like that. So didn't work for you, Kimberly. Well, that's good. Your wallet will be grateful for that.
It's not a traditional look to it. It's but it's. I know. I like it.
I like having things that are a little bit off, bit off kilter. So. Says you don't have sandblasted or polished, just some unique finish on mine. Even better.
Yep.
Even better. Say the same about Scribos? Yeah, I think so. I think the Scribos look cool too. Anyway, casting you got to try it was a bit heavy. Yeah, I mean, this isn't probably going to feel too heavy, but if we ever see each other in person again, Sandra, then I'll
it's
let
not
you play
crazy heavy. And I'm fairly sensitive to heavy pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
Mm-hmm. Glad you joined us in Kasama camp.
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to go to Kasama camp with the same regularity as you and Matthew.
But,
but
no, I hope not.
I am here. I mean, you got that stimulus check. I'm going to help out small
Oh,
makers.
no, you put it in your account, not mine.
Yeah, I know. It's the only thing I had a checkbook for. Anywhoozle. Scribo? Oh, it's Scribo?
Oh. There you go.
I will definitely forget that the next time I try to read that word, but yeah. Una's cool, but too thick. Yeah, I like them. Like that. So give me some stabbing in the comments. Ooh, careful with that. All right. So that was a thing that I got this week. The other things are from Audrey's birthday coupon at the Pen Chalet.
Yeah. So if you order from Pen Chalet with any regularity, when you sign up for an account, they ask you when your birthday is, and on your birthday month, they send you a 15% off coupon. So usually you can find the 10% off Pen Addict one. Extra 5%, as part of tax, or I don't even know if I had to pay tax for it. Online stuff, you have to start paying tax on stuff now. So anyway, and then you have to get enough for shipping and things like that. You want free shipping.
Yeah, you
so
got to, right?
Bought a couple things.
Yeah. I got Switch lights for you and your daughter with stimulus checks. The big Switch is adopted by your son. 3 switches, huh? Nice. Speaking of Twisby, I'm tempted to buy the new Black and Rose Gold 580, but I seem to recall people liking the smaller Eco nibs better. Is 580 a true interchangeable number 6? It is not.
No.
Could I put in an FC stub? I think you can put in the number 5 nibs in that one.
It's one of those things that you have to do nib, ours, feed, different theirs, because our feed is different than, even though they're both Yovo, they have different feeds than we do. So, but it's
Yeah.
a number 5 nib. Isn't it 5?
I think it's a
5.
5.
I think.
It's like a 5-ish.
Yeah, because theirs is a little bit different. So yeah, it's gonna be parts from here and there because again, it's just a little bit off. We can never guarantee it's gonna be exactly the way that the original was gonna be again because it's a different feed with a different nib.
All right, cat.
The shape maybe
I
is
have
a
been
little
fighting
different.
this cat for
But I know
days.
people do it.
Yeah, I've seen people put all kinds of nibs in those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, if you're gonna put a number 6 nib in a Twisby, you got to get the VAC.
Yeah.
VAC 700 is a straight up 6.
700.
Got a Switch Lite for your daughter. I went for me last week also. Man,
Wow.
Nintendo is
they're
really...
making some change.
They are. Be careful with Twisby feeds. Bent the fins and trying to replace the nibs. I've never really had a problem with Twisby feeds.
Some people said, I've heard that, but...
Yeah. I mean, they're not as bad as like Pin BBS feeds or something. Those things are made out of just tissue paper. Some of your stimulus went to Jonathan Brooks. It's a good place to put it. I saw Jonathan was posting some stuff today on Instagram about some...
He used one of our pen rests.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he must be kind of doing okay. Yeah, the fins are cosmetic. Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. It just looks bad. It looks real busted. You smooshed a Twisby feed. Man, what are you doing? Just crunching those things?
Ham-handing it.
You're really miking those
I like
fins up.
beefy and ham-hand. Like, hands have to be food things, apparently.
They have to be meat related.
Yeah.
Claws.
Yep.
I am crab.
Yep.
All right, so I got a thing off of Audrey's birthday coupon, and so did Audrey. So we got 2 things.
Yep.
The one I got is this one, which is a pin that I've had my eye on for...
This might be controversial because it's Monteverde and people have opinions about Monteverde pens.
I decided I need to try it out.
Yeah.
You know. I'm going to see the Piniter new Arc open. No, I haven't. You pulled the nib and it was a mess.
Oh.
No. So this is the Monteverde
Revos?
That seems right to me. There we go.
I believe.
Ritma.
I don't know where I came
Ritma. It does look like a Faber-Castell.
It does sort of look like a Faber-Castell.
It looks like a Faber-Castell Ambition, which I
right,
got you one of.
Yep, I have a pair.
You have a pair? Oh, yeah, pair wood, yeah. I thought you meant like you had 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Ambition, that's right. This is way thicker than the Ambition.
It is.
I'm not sure where your Ambition is, or I would...
It's probably in one of my cases, but it would take a while to find it.
This is a lot thicker than the Ambition.
Yeah.
So the thing about the Ambition is that it's kind of hard to hold because the section is about this long. Like, it is minuscule.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ritma, R-I-T-M-A. And this is a magnetic cap, which I am always a little bit skeptical of because they tend to dry out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This, however, is not supposed to. So I was like,
it's different than we expected when we first got it. I mean,
certainly is.
You'll see.
You pull the cap off. It has a good sized section. It's quite thick. There's barely a step here.
Yeah,
you can feel it, but there is one. It's just very small. So not a problem. You can put your fingers right on it and like kind of keeps your fingers from moving actually, but it's not uncomfortable. Ambition with the knockoff version of Lamy clip. I don't know, kinda. It's not really all that Lamy-ish because it's flat and stuff. I think the clip is kind of garbo. Really, like it looks cheap.
Yeah, I don't love it.
I mean, it works fine. It's a perfectly usable
Honestly,
clip, but...
when you had it in your hand, I couldn't see the cap, of course, and I was sitting there racking my brain thinking of what the pen looked like in my head. I'm like, does it even have a clip? I couldn't even remember because it was so unremarkable, and then it does. I mean, it's fine. It's not terrible.
I think I only remark on it to say like it's kind of hideous. Like it's.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like
hideous.
It kind of cheapens the whole shebang. I think.
Looking at it there, you can hardly even see it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. Neither good or bad, generic. The section is not slippery, really. I mean, it's got this like ruthenium coating, and it's probably
anodized,
just regular old black anodized or something. But it's got like it's smooth, but it's one of those like smooth sections that feels like it kind of sticks to your hand for some reason. Like I'm not really sure, but yeah. I mean, I haven't had any problem with it actually. And I'm pleasantly surprised by this because it does seem like it writes very well. Like,
yeah, that's good.
The nib is good. It hasn't
How do you like
out.
the magnet? I mean, how does that work?
The magnet has got power.
I mean, we know how magnets work. You know what I mean.
Yeah. How do they
How
work?
do is magic, I think.
Does ink get released when you pull the cap?
That's what we thought, too.
So here's the thing about this pen, is that it has, inside the box, it has a thing that says, like, listen for the pop. Here's the pop. Like... It's got a distinct popping noise.
Yep.
Now, I do have a couple of, like, little dots of ink underneath the feed, but...
It's not pulling.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to be pulling ink out of the pen.
Any nib can have a couple little dots from anything.
I think that's just from waving around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been actually trying to make it shoot ink on me, and I haven't had that happen.
What ink do you have in there?
This is Monteverde's Scotch Brown.
I'd be curious if you had one that was like really lubricated or really wet to put it to the test to see.
Yeah, maybe next
I don't know. It's just something,
that falls out or something.
You know that with that, it's their brand of pen and ink. You would hope that it wouldn't. But...
Right. Yeah. I have, what did I put? Oh, in this pen, which is another one of the Jaffa pens. This is a Conklin Crescent. Yeah. One of the new ones. And the nib on this is actually very nice, but the first ink I put in here just fell out, basically. Like, when I turned the pen down, like, the ink would just fall out. Like, it would just, like, drip ink on the page. It was nuts. And I'm not sure if it was the ink or if it was I just hadn't quite seated the nib and feed. Like, it was a little bit, had a little bit gap.
Iffy,
But next ink I put in there doesn't do it. So I think,
that pop is loud. I mean,
it's serious.
Yeah.
How's it perform? It performs actually.
I mean, it's a fidgety pen. Mike probably won't allow me to have it, but...
Like it takes more force than you think to pull off the cap, because this is a pretty strong magnet, and actually it posts magnetically too, which is kind of
I didn't love it in my hand posted.
Oh, it's too heavy posted.
Yeah,
this magnet means business,
but
and
it's a
heavy.
nice size. Otherwise, so you don't need to.
Yeah, it's got no problems keeping up. It feels good. It is much finer than I was expecting. I know that
you got to do a medium,
Yeah, it's a medium, and it writes like a fine.
Yeah.
So, as far as I know, Jaffa moved to all Jovo nibs, but I'm not actually certain this is a Jovo nib. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Jovo nibs have they're pretty consistent. They're fine nibs and stuff, like more or less. And this is pretty fine, but I mean, it writes just fine. So
yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know. He was so excited about it in Baltimore. Yeah, actually, he showed it to me in Baltimore. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta try that. Awful luck with Monteverde Conklin. I mean, the nibs and stuff are new now, so that's always been my problem with them.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. We've had problems with particular things, like a finishing on one of a pen that just started coming off, and then just issues. But I will say, anytime that we have had issues, we brought it to a show. If you contact them, they have made it right, and they've changed things out.
It's the Rittman magnetic cap. It's got a thing about there like listen to the pop, but in a different section. Yeah, so they're Jovo nibs, but not the traditional Jovo nibs. Different feed, different curvature, even though Jovo's a manufacturer. Yeah, I mean it wouldn't surprise me, but I mean the ones in these, like. That's just a Jovo nib. I mean, it feels like a Jovo nib. It's got the crescent.
It's their specific specifications for it based on the crescent shaped.
Whereas this one has a different nib shape to it and stuff. Like the wings are different.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure about this Ritmo one, but it writes nice.
Yeah, I've heard their nibs are getting better again.
Oh yeah.
The other thing, this pen was not expensive.
No, it was like
so that's
$35 or something.
I think it was like 36. Yeah, in between $35 and $40.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're talking about a pen that's gonna break the bank for you. So.
Like that.
And I do think they're trying to improve things. Everything from what I've heard people talk about, they're talking to people, trying to see what they've had issues with. So that's always a positive.
They gave me these two for review.
Yeah. And I remember when you said you first got, especially the Word one, you were just so happy with it.
Yeah, weirdly, especially this word gauge. I legitimately really like this pen. Yeah. And I was actually pretty skeptical when Yves gave those to me. Yeah. He was like, you want to do some reviews? I'm like, yeah, okay, but I mean, like,
you're gonna be honest.
I'm gonna tell people what's up. And he's like, nope, trust me, they're fine. You're gonna love it. And I actually waited a while to ink it up because I was like, I'm not gonna love it. That word gauge is great.
Hi.
This one has a couple of little things about it that kind of are a little bit off-putting to me, like the nib.
Should be off-putting.
It should be off-putting, but like the nib and the crescent filler don't quite line up. Like it's a little bit off, and I'm like, but you know, good luck with the steel stubs. Mine had shimmer. Oh yeah, even actually the old Conklin ones, like I don't know, from geez, must have been like 10 years ago actually. Like the old Conklin ones when I first got them.
Pendleton, you got one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That was probably
I bought, like, 3.
2011 maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Those stubs were great. They were really good. Yeah, they handled it no problem.
So yeah, street price is about $36 for the Ritmo.
I think for $36, this is a super, super good contender for like, you know.
I mean, I had not even heard anything. I didn't when you said, "Oh, I'm thinking about will you put that in the cart?" I did not even know what you were talking about.
Yeah, she's like, send me a link. That doesn't sound like a word. And it's true. I don't know what the heck a Ritma is, but I'll ask Neve before I do a kind of review. But let's see. Even the old ones. Finally got a 2018 Nozak this week. I love everything about it but the nib. I already reached out to Yafa.
Okay.
2018 Nozak. Which one's that?
I don't know.
Let me see. ZAC. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. Oh, it's a piston.
Oh.
Cool. That's actually a little bit more expensive than these things usually run. Is that? Oh, they faceted the barrel.
It is faceted.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I don't think I've actually seen one of those in person.
Yeah, I don't know if I have.
Yeah, Yafa's always been really good at being responsive toward issues with any pen I've had, and I have had some issues with Yafa pens in the past, so I've had to make use of their services.
Yeah.
But they've always been great. And then this is the one. This is what you got.
Yep.
It like snuck into the frame there.
Yep.
So this is I don't know. You want to tell people about it?
I mean, I don't know a ton about it, but
Yeah.
I am not one of those people. I do use ballpoints. At shows, it's really helpful to have a ballpoint on hand, especially when we're working with paper that's, just jotting things down on crappy copy paper. Having a ballpoint is always nice to have. And yeah, I use ballpoints. And I often, you guys have seen me talk about the Retro 51s. We have tons of Retro 51s. And I have not personally purchased any of the Caran d'Ache. What number is it?
849.
849, thank you. Mike has one, and I've played with his before. I like the little click on it. It's just super nice feeling. So I was like, man, I've just never seen one that had called my name before. And then I got the email from maybe it was Penchly. I don't remember what place it is, but I saw this pen that was in their newsletter, and I said, I really like that. And I had just gotten the email with the coupon code. It was like, perfect timing. I honestly cannot tell you. I don't know who Paul Smith is. This is a Paul Smith edition. Should I know? Maybe. I should have probably looked before this. Did I? No.
I also didn't.
Men's and women's clothing.
He's a British fashion designer.
Well, I obviously look at me. I don't really know anything about that. But I looked at the pen. I was like, this. If you look at it, you're like, that's an Audrey pen. I hope you look at this and you're like, I think she would like that. And you'll be right, because it's nice.
There you go. Paul Smith, fashion designer. Here is his face. There you go.
There you go.
And in the...
Oh, and you can get different color cases. So I got the orange one. They have different pinks, different pastel colors. They have teal, light blue, etc. Of course, you got to get the orange. And then that's the pen. Horizontal stripes, different colors. So nice, right?
Yeah.
It did come with a blue Goliath refill. Mike switched it out. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I do not love the refill that's in there.
Oh,
I
really?
used it. I do not enjoy the black one. I've heard that you can get one that's sort of a dud. I'm hoping that's it. So I sort of want to get I generally go with black over blue. No, you have to switch it out. I was just going to tell you that it didn't seem very saturated. Or just...
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't love the black refill either. I mean, it's fine.
Is the blue better? I didn't actually see.
The blue is better.
That. Yeah, it's a really fun, nice look. I like that the branding is actually under the clip, which I think is really interesting. Usually people are like, "This is the brand. Here it is." So you like the Goliath refill? That's better than the black one, I think.
I know, that's why I want to trade you.
Oh.
I was like, so I like your refill better? You want to... And I know she likes black ink in general.
I do like black ink more than blue. So I was like, please, that's great. No, in this case, I don't agree.
Yeah.
I have the red model. Yeah.
Oh, you like the blue one too, huh? Yeah, I mean, I want to get a blue one now too. Also, the refill in that pen is branded to that pen. It's got the Genevieve.
Yeah, you can make a Fisher Space pen refill in it, huh? Oh, I didn't know that. Good to know. Thanks, Barry.
You can make it fit, huh?
Huh.
What about the Monteverde Engage rollerball that Fig Boot just reviewed? I haven't even seen that.
No, I haven't seen it.
Like, the other thing with me is that it's finals time right now. So, aside from this stream and like the one yesterday, I've been just like head into my grading for like the last week. Okay, we exchange it for a Schneider 755XB.
Ooh, there's a Schneider one that you can use?
I didn't know there was a...
Basically, I don't know what refills fit this one. I didn't love the black one, and I'm looking to refill it with something. Bye, Scrags. So.
Yeah, I'll check that out. The Engage is my arch nemesis.
Wow,
well, now I have to look at this.
yeah.
I have to look this up. What was the...
Rollerball that uses fountain pen ink, I guess? FO?
Oh, it's that thing. I haven't used it yet.
No.
I don't have one.
Cut the white adapter on the space pen to match the length of the 849 refill.
See, this has a space pen refill.
Oh, it does?
I typically don't love space pen refills.
Oh, that
too?
too?
Take most Parker style refills.
Really?
It is not the same size as a Parker style. Yeah, so my space pen refill doesn't have a white thing on the end.
Huh.
I don't know. Let's take this apart now. This is Mike takes things apart off camera. I should do it on camera. Schneider has a plastic thingy on the top. I just cut it a bit. It fits right. Nice. So I have some Schneider refills. I should try that out.
Yeah. They're one of your favorites.
Yeah, these aren't even close to the same size. There must be maybe there's a different size.
There might be a different version, yeah.
Yeah, there must be a different one.
And engaged at work and emptying a tire pen of purple ink into the leg and scrubs. Oh no!
So that's actually
and
why
went right.
That's why I always take out the refill that comes with Retro 51s because I have ruined at least one pair of shorts and at least one pair of jeans.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not even a...
No, not the shirt.
Because it doesn't move as much.
It's not that. It's that it like lint will make contact with the tip and it just sucks all the ink into your pants. Gotcha. So that's why I hate those refills. I don't understand why anybody likes them. Also, they don't write very well, but yeah, they destroy all my stuff. Use a Jetstream twist with retros. Yeah, I do too. Actually, I have either Jetstream refills or Schneider sliders in there, actually.
You love those Schneider sliders.
So this is a Schneider slider. How do I take this apart? There we go. Have with your EDK. I'm not shocked. Yeah, anything that uses that rollerball refill. Oh, this is the 755XB, actually, right here. That's what we were just talking about. You can fit it in this thing? You must like whittle it down or something. Why did I even put this back on?
Whittling it? Just like that?
Yeah, it just looks like I need to cut it down just a little bit and it'll fit. Huh. Welp, I may be doing that. I think I'm out of... Nope, I got Schneider refills.
You bought a lot of them.
I did buy a lot of them. I couldn't get one. I think I had to buy like 20 or something. So, Tony's here later, folks.
Ooh.
I'll just put that there. It's fine. I have a hacked UM151 of your retro. Yep, totally do that. I haven't, but make any Parker style refill would be kind of, yeah, cool. Well, I will do that because I like these Schneider sliders. I'm a big fan, actually. I'm a big fan.
They don't last as long, maybe, as the Goliath, since it's supposed to write with 600 pages of A4 paper.
Also, it's an XB. It's super duper broad, but we'll see what you like.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what you like. This is the Snyder Slider. Super dense.
Yeah.
I was showing it to you.
Oh. Well.
Like these lines up here, that's the Snyder Slider XB, and then these are the Goliath. It's just it's a much broader ballpoint than usual. So, and then this is a Jetstream, which is a wee little line in comparison, but I really like the Jetstream. I keep it in my Mark 1. I mean, I have a bunch of them, but my Mark 1 always has one.
4 C's.
It is thick with several C's.
Oh, yeah, and both things we got from Henchley had magnets, so.
Could I please review the Peak Una? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna. But, you want to just show it again? All right, here it is. Here's my review. This is a good-ass pen.
You are using strong language. You said ass, damn, and hell.
Really?
Just so you guys know, I've been keeping track in my head here. I'm like, every time I'm like, ooh, this is you're going a little bit too far here.
Well, sorry, folks. Hide your kids.
You really do.
This is a great pen.
HE double toothpicks is what we need to do.
We can stop
Or
cursing.
is it hockey sticks?
Yeah,
what do you
sticks.
use?
Hockey sticks, because you're going to do capital letters.
I say toothpicks, I think.
Hopefully it'll be a clickable fountain pen and that small. Well, I mean, like maybe. Who knows?
What? You don't want the Curidas?
There is actually the guy who makes these. This is Lio Designs, Lioe. Like the strong language,
there
so
you
much
go.
like the pen. Fair enough. This is a Lio Designs pen. He makes some real funky, like aerospace inspired stuff. And I just saw on Instagram like last week that he has been working on a fountain pen that uses a vanishing point refill.
Oh, really?
Or the vanishing point, like, nib cartridge unit thing. And he usually goes fairly small, so I'm assuming it's going to be a fairly small aesthetic.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, when you get that done, you let me know.
Yeah.
So I will probably just go ahead and get it. That's a good Christian stream. Nope. Sometimes I say words.
I mean, that's as strong as you're going to get, but
Yeah.
there are multiple in this episode.
Look, I'm very sorry. The only thing I like as much as your Parker Star Reef pens are those broad Monteverde ceramic balls. I like those too.
You do.
But really, for me, the Schneider and the Jetstream they have beat out Monteverde for me. Although
but
the
for a while, they were your
the super
choice.
broads, SBs or something. Those are really good. Gel, not hybrid. Oh, I like hybrids too. You later put the dimensions of the Una. If you look back at if you go to my channel, look at my Kasama review. I have the links and everything in there, so that you can see them there. You're here. Let the party start. Nice.
Man, it's getting. My stomach is growling. I don't know if it's starting.
Mine literally just growled. Before this, Audrey's like, it's going to be a short stream. I'm starving.
I'm hungry. Yeah.
Yes, this is a Magnety case. It's really nice.
It's a super nice case. So if you're interested, get one of those. Tell them we sent you. Doesn't get you anything. Doesn't get us anything.
Won't get you anything.
Won't get us anything, but
And then something showed up today in the mail.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Was not expecting this at all.
Nope.
But I got this little box.
Like, something's coming from Houston. What did you get? I'm like, I didn't get anything.
Oh, the weight and cap dimension? Well, so the cap dimensions are going to be exactly the same as the other Una. For weight, though, I haven't weighed it.
Yeah, that might be a little different.
And I don't have the other one handy, and I don't remember what it weighed, because I don't...
You didn't memorize it?
I didn't memorize it. I should put a pen rest down so it won't roll away.
Tear it.
Teared. There we go. All right, this weighs 1.1 ounce. Full titanium is... Oh, yeah.
The next question today, what is that in grams?
Yeah, right.
Because you know it's coming.
It's 32 grams. The full titanium is 84 grams. This is way lighter than that. We use broad Monteverde ceramic ball gel refills in Parker style pens. I've only tried those in the different, like the wild colors, like green and orange and stuff, and I've always gotten bad ones. Like they haven't worked right.
Fabio, I got you.
Tear. Yeah. Ultimate titanium is somewhere.
You knew that the grams was coming.
Yeah. So my titanium, the one I had was ultimate titanium, and it was somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like 40 some odd, but this is 30, 31.
It makes sense because it has that
titanium
part. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this whole section is titanium on that one. But yeah, fairly light, really.
Yeah.
I like the looks of it too. Now let's put it next to it. Let's see. Here's a Opus 88 Omar. So it's lighter than an Omar by a fair amount.
I mean, that's another big pen.
Here's an Arrow. 42. The right weight. What else do we have here? Here's an 3776.
That's more my jam. Sizes.
Well, without the cap, this is going to weigh a lot less. The cap is 20.
But same as the whole pen, yeah.
So, I mean, this is like solid up in here, so.
Yeah, we should just have a whole stream of you just weighing all the pens. Have one of the mods write down every single one as we go through.
Really make them earn those little wrenches.
They do not deserve. They deserve more than that. Is what I meant.
You're welcome, Anish. No problem. Only try them in blue black, and it's surprisingly good. Wait, what? Try what in blue black? Oh yeah, the refills.
Claire, do it. Pull a mic and get more pens.
You have to be careful with that.
Right up there with Brad, addressing envelopes.
That's right. Hey, well, I mean, at least you can see my scale. You can't see him addressing things. Yeah. Why does it say 6 grams and it's empty? Oh, because it was teared.
Because it was teared, yeah.
That weighs 6 grams, or 6 grams. How about that? Yep. So here's the other thing that I hadn't said, but I meant to.
Shameless plug, because we rarely ever do that.
Yeah, it's plug time, because I never do that, and it's dumb, and I should, but... I added a couple of things to my store page. This is inky-d.com. Go there for finding this stuff. But I have this nib pen. It is a nib pin. It's been up there for a while, but it kind of went up just before Corona hit, and so
it was just a bad timing. No shows and
so anyway, that's there. But also today I added the Mystery Duo. So I have a whole bunch of pen rests. Like I've got a case of them over here.
And it'd probably be easier to just do mysteries instead of just individually posting all of the ones we have.
I'm actually really there you go. I'm actually really limited on the number of pictures that I can post on my site.
Yeah.
And it's like so taking pictures of every individual tiny is like a huge pain.
But do
also,
have a
sometimes
question.
people, I'm talking, let me get through with the question. But also, like, sometimes people like a surprise, like me and the mystery box. So that's what you're into. Go do that, and we'll, send you a mystery thing. What's your question?
What if somebody says, I hate orange. Please don't send me an orange one. Is that okay with you?
Totally.
That's not a mystery then, but are you willing to let people send you ones that you really are not interested in? Because that's with nail polish too. There's certain ones, they're mystery ones, but some makers will sit there and go, look, if there's something that you don't like this finish or this color and you're really not going to like it, we're not going to tell you what you're going to get, but we'll try not to have that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm also fine if you're like, I really like, blue and purple or whatever.
Right here. As well, info.
I'm sorry, I snipped at you.
You did snip at me. You're hungry. Your stomach's growling.
I'm getting hungry, I guess.
So what I was going to ask you did pertain to what you were talking about a bit. So, anyway, mysteries.
So yeah, those are there, and when I order one of those Misfit Markets boxes, I can tell them to avoid things.
Okay.
What's Misfit Market? I don't know what this
is.
Misfit.
I think I was telling. Yeah, I sent you a link. Right as COVID started.
The before time.
You get the Misfits, so things that don't look perfect but are fine, produce wise, and so it's basically getting rid of things that are perfectly fine but can't go to the grocery store, so it's less wasteful.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I knew as I mentioned it, you would probably know what I'm talking about. So, but you don't know what you're going to get.
I think there's a co-op thing right around here that does the same deal.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah. But, so if you're, like, really into you got to put the HTTP on there, Laura.
Oh.
Else it doesn't work. It doesn't see it as a link for some reason. You'd think it would.
I mean, it's 2020. I think it would know, right?
I know, right? Appropriate time to ask you missed so many things. Yeah, the Inked Fitness store at Victoria Hotel.
Right.
That's the official.
Yeah.
That's the actual URL, but it's kind of cumbersome. So, yeah. So check those out if you want to, can't figure out which thing to get, and
save some money, and then if you can't pick.
Yeah. So I've got the regular sized ones, 2 for $15, and I've got the small ones, 2 for $10. So there you go. All over the place, but another question for you in the community just dawned. How do you store your extra spare VP nib units? I don't have any. I'm using a tube with cotton, but they used to sell 3D printed caps.
Is that what you want?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know what she wants. I'm going to try and take her out. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's go out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, store in transit? I don't know. I've never done it. Sorry, I've only ever gotten them... Wait. I think I bought a spare nib unit one time or something like that. What did I do? I don't think I have a spare. I don't know, sorry. You use like little pieces of PVC pipe if you want to get real fancy. Put a little cotton in one end and close it up, but... Claire says, just throw my spare VP nib units into my nib box. Well, there you go. I mean, they're not fragile, so I wouldn't be super worried about them, really. But, yeah, that's there. All right. So the other thing I got was today, I got this little box from Drum Ghouls. It's in a dish on your desk. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't actually have any vanishing points. Oh, I do have one inked up right now. This one. My favorite one, the Guilloche. I'm a big fan of this Guilloche. Nib box, safe, worried about the gold. I mean, it's not like it's super soft or anything. I don't know. It'd probably be okay. But, yeah. I don't know. This is the kind of nib unit he's talking about. So they do kind of come unprotected, and they're bigger than you would need to be able to put in a, what exactly is your nib box? This is bigger than you'd be able to put in like a sample vial or something. So, yeah, I get it. I don't think now I gotta look at my nib box. This is what my nib box looks like. Let me get it out here. It is a blue plastic box that has like little drawers. It looks like it's kind of fake woven stuff. Most of my nibs are in vials. So these are all Franklin Christoph mostly. And sometimes I just have them in one of these. Some of them are just loose in a bag. These are mostly steel nibs anyway, so they're not going to get hurt. But, yeah, just kind of chuck them in there. Really. What are these? These are dip nibs that I haven't used. This is just a vial chock full of nibs.
Yep. Yeah, you can use those little tubes. Are we talking about nib storage?
He was asking about specifically ones for the vanishing point because it's long.
Oh.
He's trying to eat Scraggle's food.
Nose. Come on.
That's what I use. I look the one the drawer above it is all converters. So storage is so neat. I don't know.
Some people also use Altoids tins.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Just so I thought maybe that would help.
You like Altoids? You should give me them tins.
Well, I'm going to the store. Yeah.
How do I mark them? Well, usually they're marked on the side in
Sharpie.
But like obviously that didn't work out super well on that one. But others totally did. Like this is one that Jim made. He called it the ADD oblique, and I asked him to go way too hard on an oblique, and so that's.
Scraggles is not protective of her food at all, and she has not eaten today, so I'm trying to feed her. Mr. Nose also happens to like Scraggles' food, and so Nose is trying to sneakily, but not sneakily, eat food that's Scraggles, and so Scraggles doesn't want to move Nose out of the way, even though Nose is not supposed to be eating the food, and so they're both sitting there like wanting the food. Okay, good.
Yeah. Great for cushioning. Oh, the foam that Twisby pins come nestled in. Great for cushioning in an Altoids 10.
Oh,
interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones we use at FC are the our 5 mil centrifuge tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Not centrifuge tubes, because those are the ones like yours. They are centrifuge tubes. Yeah. Instead of the 15 mil Falcon tubes, they're the 5 mil. Do you have one?
I do. I just have it. There we go.
Yeah.
Looks like
this is what we use for nibs.
This one was a double broad sig.
Oh, there you go.
And then apparently I had a number 5 sig broad in there at one point that I must have put in a pen. This is an Audrey sig.
That's interesting that you have so many writings on it. You could just take it off with alcohol. Well, I'm just letting you know.
I mean, whatever. All right.
Yeah, you could use maybe a 15 mil for a vanishing point. I don't know how long that is, but that might work.
It could.
So if you go on Amazon, I'm sure Amazon probably has some Falcon tubes. Falcon is the official name, well, in terms of a brand. And so every scientist will know what you're saying when you say a 50 or 15 mil Falcon tube, even though that's just BD, which is a scientific brands version. But there are lots of them out there.
Yeah. So I got this box today from Dromgoole Pens in Houston. If you're around Houston,
oh, you're gonna do that. That's right.
Check them out. And now I was waiting for you to come back.
Sorry, I was gone. I had so much to do.
I had to feed Scraggles. And it is one of these, which was a surprise, which is totally fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's be real, we all mostly use BD. I mean, BD Bioscience is big.
If you can, you got to use the BD. Yeah.
So this is their exclusive new KWZ Discovery Green. This is actually green. You can't really tell on camera super well.
Yeah.
This is probably going to look terrible on this camera, but we'll give it a shot.
Well, it's getting dark out, Lighting's...
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wow,
wrapped
that's
in
good.
saran wrap.
I mean, it's coming from...
Poland, that's
where they... Yeah.
Yeah, so this is I assume this is a place called Discovery Green.
Yep.
I'm not familiar, but I'll have to check it out. I was thinking about maybe ordering some of this. So,
yeah, you had mentioned to me that, because that's the thing, I forgot to order, I was going to order mango, the
lammy.
The lammy. And then I completely forgot when I was making the pen chalet order.
Well, because your cart died.
In my cart, yeah, exactly. So I forgot. I'm like, I knew you wanted to get this ink, and then I'm like, well, you can go ahead and tack on the mango or at it.
You want a bottle of that from Instagram? Oh, yeah. I mean, contact them again, and if they don't get back to you, let me know. I'll talk to Michael.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Discovery Green, mango shrimp. That's right. Which is supposed to be a green version.
That's a nice little label there. I like that's cute.
It's a really good label.
Yeah.
Usually KWZs aren't very.
They're not really much going on.
Let me see if I can. Although I think this one actually has a fancy label.
Not that there's nothing wrong with having a simple label,
If I can open it, because Mike struggles off camera to open things. Oh no, this is original. This is honey. I got this from Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, so they usually look like this. So this is a very
different cap
entirely
and
different
everything.
bottle.
Yeah.
This is their original run.
Oh,
it's the ones that smell like a lot of vanilla.
I'm sure I'll be okay with that, actually. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I actually kind of like it. I think it smells nice. Jesse thought it was horrible and just wanted to get rid of it. She's like, I will help.
Yeah.
It's shake and bake, and I helped.
Oh.
Anyway, so there's that. All right, let's see what's in here. This is supposed to be a green
Thanks
version.
For the exclusive ones, they do fancy labels. The maple red has a cute label.
Oh, cute.
There you go.
Whoa.
Is that just a? There
I think it's
goes.
a bubble.
Yeah, it's a bubble. It popped.
I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a mess.
Is this a noodlers all the way to the top sort of thing situation?
Right. You love how KWZs smell? I don't actually.
Yeah, I don't
mind it at all. It doesn't smell like the others at all, actually.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah, it's not honey smelling. It's a little bit more chemical, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I mean, I never smell my ink, so that's not a normal thing.
You can actually smell some of the KWZs when you write with them, which is, I mean, sailors sometimes you can too.
Yeah, so you get headaches from scented inks. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Diatrament sandalwood. I will never touch that ink again.
I remember that.
Like the Warsaw Dreaming Baltic Memories. Yeah, Warsaw Dreaming does have a fancy label, I think, too, doesn't it?
Okay. Let's see here.
It's definitely a green.
It's definitely looking black on the screen.
It actually looks kind of blue on the screen,
or
right?
Bluish, yeah.
Discovery Green was named one of APA's Great Places in America last year. I work out of their office space.
Wow.
I needed to nerdily tell coworkers it has its own fountain pen.
Wow.
What is Discovery Green? I mean, Twisty blue black. Big bottle stinks of formaldehyde. You can smell it even in pens. Interesting.
Oh, really? I mean, I don't mind the smell. That just tells me, like, well, this ink's probably not going to mold over good.
Everything's dead in this one.
Yeah.
American Planning Association. Interesting.
Huh.
All right.
Nice.
This dip pen I got from Jesse. Does some Chinese maker. Nobody who knows what the name was. This is KWZ.
Sorry, it was sort of in the shadow there. Discovery Green is the park in front of the George R. Brown.
Oh, George R. Brown.
That's your
Convention
mom.
Center.
Hello, Linda. How are you doing?
Oh, there she is. Hey, Mom, what's up? Rules exclusive from Drum Goals.
It's the huge building for major events such as the International Quilt Building.
Oh, yeah. You've driven past it. Remember the giant building in Houston that looks like a ship? It's got like big big blue ship-looking windows and big red
but it's not downtown, but over by like where the art museum and stuff is. That area?
I forget actually where it is because I don't remember Houston that well anymore. But like it's not right downtown or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's here. I'll look.
Yeah, it's looking blue so far, but it is green.
Yeah. Is it George R. Martin? Wait, that can't be right. Oh, George R. Brown.
Is that better? Can you see that green there?
A little bit. Images. There we go. Yeah, it looks like this. A big like
I think I remember
cruise ship
that.
smokestacks and stuff coming off of it. Yeah, it's super duper massive. Here's the. Yeah, George R. Martin is the Game of Thrones. Yeah, so it's got these like big weird smokestacks that come off of it. You can see it from the highway. It's really it's a really impressive place. They have like the car show there. If you need a giant convention space, that's where you go. But actually, I didn't know that was the name of the field. So neat. George R. Martin is Game of Thrones. That's right. So looks blue on this end. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'll have to look on the other that screen there.
It's still kind of drying, but
yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it does show up a lot more green on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so this is going to develop sheen, I'm sure. It's not as sheen intensive as some of their like really crazy ones from KBZ.
Yeah, you can see some of the red coming out for sure already.
Yeah. It's definitely more green than
than sheen.
It's not just sheen, it's got some green in there too.
There's green, not just sheen.
That's right.
You start seeing the sheen there.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going it's very nice actually.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this, so that's cool. It's got like it's kind of emerald. Neat.
Yeah, it definitely has spots that it's lighter.
Neat-o.
Yep.
The Ashton Senate inks are gross. I mean, the sandalwood one, I could not get off of my Lamy Necks for months after I washed it out. It was absurd. Like, I had to just stick that in a drawer and leave it because I couldn't stand the smell. But it was pretty bad. Don't smell your nose. That's a good way to draw on your nose. It reminds me of med school anatomy and you can't use it. Well,
how many things I've had to dissect, yes.
So many cats. Many cats. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's the haul.
I'm not expecting anything for a while.
I have lots of things. Again, for review. Not that I've purchased anything. So.
That's true.
Oh, good night, Claire.
Let's see. What's this? This is my knee with the Engage. That's the worst pocket pen ever.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to show that right quick. Display capture. There it is. Yeah. That's a knee. That's what happens when that bleeds in.
Yeah.
Haven't lived to experience DA horses? I don't even know what that means. DA.
Diatramentus?
Oh, that's right. It smells like a horse. Yeah. Yeah.
It is pizza time, Becky. You know.
That's pizza time.
She knows what time it is.
It's pizza time. It's pizza time. So
that's right.
So Jim asked earlier on if I had gotten any bags lately, and the answer is no. But I did back this Kickstarter a little bit.
You've had a nomadic bag. How
Since
long has it been? Yeah.
Since their first Kickstarter, I bought my first nomadic, the only nomadic bag I have. But I mean, it must have been 4 years ago or something. It's been a long time.
That's probably about right. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the time I started reviewing bags on the channel, it actually tweaked the design, and so it didn't represent the
original
bags.
that you could get.
But my bag is great, and so I think this set looks really cool.
Yeah, you from the get-go loved the nomadic bag that you got.
So I ordered, or I'm going to back. I did a little combo thing. This 15 liter, which like expands. It's got a zipper that makes it bigger. And then I got one of the slings. I went for the little sling.
Little sling?
The little sling, which is this one. And the little sling actually unzips and you can throw a bottle in there and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's the I'll draw because, if you have a bag, if you have a man purse, you want to have some water or,
You got to hydrate. It's important. If I can find the thing. Although I'm a little tempted to get the other one. I don't know. I have a few hours to figure it out. But, so it expands at the bottom. Yep. Right here, 1 to 3 liters. The other one is really cool and it has a bottle pocket too, but it's 6 liters and I already have 2 slick 6 liter slings. So
6 liter slings.
6 liter slings. So yeah, if you want to think that bag is cool, the Kickstarter ends today. So sling, not at all a fanny pack. I fanny pack it. I don't care. But yeah, they are slick. They've got a very particular techie kind of vibe to them. I think.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll back that, but I won't get that until October.
Back that.
Back it up.
Gotta back it up.
But I won't get that until October or something at the earliest, I don't think.
And they've done multiple Kickstarters and they've never had an issue with...
Yeah, well, we got this COVID thing going on now, so
That's
who knows?
True, yeah.
I don't know where they get their manufacturing done. I want to say it's Vietnam or something.
It had a thing saying on there, a message about COVID, but I don't know if that's...
that was something else. I think that was... Okay. That was something about some percentage of the sales are going to COVID relief or something like that.
Gotcha.
So, they make cool stuff. And
you like bags?
Yeah. I skipped their last 2 or 3 Kickstarters, actually. They had a whole luggage thing going on, but I don't really need the luggage. Mm-hmm. They had a messenger bag, which I skipped and always felt a little bit bad about it because every time I see it, I'm like...
Oh, I should have gotten that.
I know. But whatever, I didn't. So this time I went for the other bag. It's a little bag. A little 15 liter bag.
Yep.
Little
bag. Yep.
So anyway, that was that. But that's far off in the future. So eventually I'll get that one.
Yeah.
Probably
not instant gratification.
No, it's months away. 5 months away.
Minimum.
Well, they did actually fulfill their first Kickstarter a month or 2 early.
Did COVID happen with that first one?
No, it didn't happen.
Okay, just gonna go ahead and throw that. That might throw a wrench in things. I don't know.
It might. Well, it's 5 months ahead, so maybe it won't be too much of a wrench. They got a lot of.
You're very hopeful in how things are.
I am.
Glass half full for you.
I am. Yeah. I mean, also we might have class face to face next semester at school.
Yeah, it's possible.
I kind of doubt it, but whatever.
We'll see.
Who knows? All right,
Let's hope.
We need pizza in our...
We do.
Are we getting Mimi's or are you cooking frozen pizzas today?
I did send him a picture. So I like the Facebook page for the place that that hometown place that we normally go. So not Papa John's or anything.
So we're we have a frozen pizza in the fridge. We should just eat frozen pizzas and be good.
We've been talking we're just, we'll just eat that. It's fine. But they showed a picture. I like their page. And so whenever they post something, it shows up on my Facebook page. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't eat pepperoni, but I had to send it to Mike. This pizza looks so good. I don't know if it's actually translating to looking good in that picture, but in person, it looks real good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about, why on Friday did they have to post that picture? Because
they know.
I want it. Yeah.
They know. Well, also it's
Becky
a 20-minute drive.
votes Mimi's.
You vote Mimi's. It's also a 20-minute drive, so it's got that thick.
Thick with seeds. They also have Cinnashugs, so their breadsticks are just okay. They're not bad. I mean, it's still bread. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. But they have their dessert ones that have cinnamon sugar and and their cream sauce is really good. Not cream, icing. I don't know why I said that. The icing that comes with it is really good. Yeah.
A little aioli. Don't really like pizza, but that's an attractive pizza. Becky, I don't.
That's a hot take.
I know, it's a hot take. It's midnight here, so gelato time.
There you go.
You know, another fun thing is I've never had gelato.
Huh? Really?
Oh wait, that's not true. When we went to the pizza place with Kat and Matt, I had.
Yeah, I was just gonna say at
That's the only time I've ever had it.
Wait.
Oh, Dewarcar's had their pizza.
Really?
He's got family in Greensboro, but Greensboro's not that. Actually, Greensboro is just about as close as we are to that place now. It's like 20 minutes.
That's not 20 minutes.
From here to
it's 10 minutes, maybe. And then 10 minutes back, but
you gotta go all the way through Mebane. Or not Mebane.
There's no traffic right now.
That's true.
Come on now.
That's true. Usually do Friday pasta night, which you're tempting with pizza. Yeah,
we do have mellow mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Mellow mushroom is more expensive than this.
Yeah, mellow mushroom is more expensive and it takes forever.
It does. I mean, look, a good pizza, you say a Chicago style deep dish, that takes a long time.
Yeah, that's a whole lasagna. That's a pie you're making there.
So yeah, certain ones do take longer for quality.
But mellow mushroom is like very thin crust. Just like they're always slow. I don't really know. It's not the pizza. I think it's just like maybe all of them need more ovens or something. I don't usually mind because I'm there for trivia if I'm at mellow mushroom a lot of the time.
I like their pretzels.
Dude, their pretzels are so good.
Those were good.
Okay, we have to
Sorry, this is not exciting for anyone. Sorry.
Best crust, great vegan pizza. Yeah, they have an okay crust. Like a lot of times it's a little bit burnt, in my experience. But
for what?
That might just be here at Mellow Mushroom.
It's
not as bad as what was that place near Fishbones in Greensboro?
Sticks and Stones.
Sticks and Stones. It's like eating sticks and stones. Yeah. Old Man Logan's spoof on YouTube is funny, and gelato is a major motivator. Nice. All right. Time to go. Thanks very much for hanging out with us today and like experiencing these things. You'll be seeing this stuff on the blog the blog. Yeah, sure. Blog and blog, YouTube. Yeah. Check out places. Check out the store. Dude, look at that. I was like a professional. I did it kind of right.
You did.
Like maybe get some rando pen rests. You want to grab that case right there?
Sure.
Just shake
there's lots of things on it.
Yeah, just shake that off on the floor and I'll deal with it later. I dropped one of these things that holds paper clips. So I have these are mostly pen rests in here. So you have lots of options. Yeah. There's a blog. There is a blog. I've heard. Maybe. So give them a thumbs up on the way out the door. You know what? Hit me with a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, hit that bell and stuff. Yeah, tell a friend. Because I don't do ads, so you know. Yeah, right. All right. Oh well. Yeah. No, I've got a bunch. This is my case that I bring to pin shows, but we don't have any pin shows right now, so you know. Yep. Yeah. All right. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Mike. Goodbye, Mike. Perfect.